The big players in the space, the whales, the ones that have the capital to influence, trend changes, have been extremely active when it comes to Shiba Inu. In fact, we've seen this big rise in these $100,000 transactions, which has been a great sign to see. It shows that there is, in fact, this resurgence in activity and interest when it comes to Shiba Inu. But this weekend was something quite different. Okay, in fact, we saw the highest amount of Shiba Inu whale transactions over $1 million since April 3rd. Okay, so this is a 3-month trend change. Now, what we saw was 14 separate of these transactions, it looks like, on Saturday, about 8 of them on Sunday. And the thing that I saw that I thought was interesting about this is the amount of unique tokens circulating also hit a 3-week high. So what this means is that any tokens that were in the market were not re-hitting the market. Okay, so these big players in the space that were adding to their bags were essentially doing just that. They were adding, and they weren't putting them back out there for everybody to buy back up. So it wasn't these quick buys and sells. This shows you that there is, in fact, these big players that are adding to their bags for the future. Now, how long they're going to hold on to them, obviously we don't know. We don't have their mindset or anything like that. We can't necessarily see, into their bags or their future plans, but that's at least what's happening right now is they're, again, trying to build their bag for the future. Now, when it comes to Shiba Inu price, there's a couple things that we have to pay attention to on here. Get out of there. There we go. Okay. So we obviously broke down below this ascending trend line that we had since early June. And we tried to go back up. We broke through it again yesterday or early yesterday morning. And we've subsequently fallen back down. Now we're starting to get a cross here. This is the 1 hour chart. So the 20 hour and the 50 hour are about to cross back to the bearish side. But it looks like Shiba Inu price is probably going to just trickle along this trend line. We essentially got rejected at that 5078 level, which has been a tough range of resistance. You can see we tried that back on July 4th. We tried it again yesterday. We did break it back in the end of June here, and we had trouble again breaking past that 5080 level. So we essentially have this double barrier right above us here that we are really struggling to break through at this time. Now, the cool thing is if we can kind of just hang around this line here, by the 14th, which if you guys remember, that's when we're supposed to get the CPI report. If we can get some semblance of good news here, it's possible we could push through this bottom barrier and try to break through that 5080 level again. The key thing here is we need to break it. We need to hold it. We need the market to stay strong, because otherwise, if we do not and we stay below here, it's going to be several weeks until we have any more possibilities of good news, right? I'm talking the GDP report, which will be at the end of the month. Talking the PCE report, I'm talking the FOMC meeting. All that is going to fall right around the same time in late July. So these next few days are going to be very big when it comes to the price of Shiba Inu, but the broader crypto market as well. Obviously everything right now is pretty well flat. BTC is still sitting around 30,000 too. In fact, everything's gotten essentially boring again. So don't be surprised if we don't see anything for maybe a couple days here. It's a little bit of ascending trends, but that 14th is a big day to pay attention to. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely show your support below. Have a great start to your week, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.